The GAN 356X features a lot of new innovations and is truly a very new design, which includes changing the magnet strengths with the help of magnetic capsules. It is not just a gimmick, it actually works and is a step ahead in the possibilities of customization in factory-made cubes. The cube comes in at 56mm, which is almost the standard size for 3x3 cubes, and can be purchased in 4 variants. In black with the IPG V5 core, in stickerless with the IPG V5 core, and in black and stickerless with the Numerical IPG core. It all might seem a little complex, but I'll explain it to you. There are 2 types of core options to select while you order your cube. One core option is the Numerical IPG and the other option is the IPG V5. The difference between the two is that the cube with the IPG V5 is $5 cheaper than the Numerical IPG, and it allows unlimited levels of tensioning. What I mean by unlimited levels of tensioning is that there are no fixed points on the GES nut and you can tension it however you want at any point. But on the Numerical IPG, to avoid all this hassle of finding the perfect tensioning point which suits you, there are the 3 most common and mostly used tensioning points. Other than that, everything is the same. Now on to the feeling of the cube. Out of the box, the cube feels crunchy and is quite stable. I like how it feels a lot. It comes with the GAN 356X VIP card, and a set of GMS capsules. And a set of GES nuts too. The cube looks really good. It has an awesome set of shades that complement the puzzle a lot. Even though the shades look really good, there are some shades which are dull when compared to the sticker shades of the GAN 356 RSM, like the orange, blue, and red. Other than these shades, all other shades are identical. Now let's talk about the GMS system, the GAN magnet system. So in the box you get 3 types of GMS capsules. The yellow ones, which are the medium ones. What I mean by medium ones are the ones with the medium strength, green ones which are the weak ones, and a clear one with no magnets in case you prefer your cube without magnets. And there's also another clear one but with the strongest magnets inside, and that comes inside of the cube by default. Now I'll show you how to change the capsules in case you want to do so. There are also the updated GES nuts. This time GAN has included only one set of these, unlike the GAN 356 Air SM, their previous flagship, which included two sets of the GES nuts. The green ones are in the cube by default, and you get the yellow, purple and blue nuts in the case. Speaking of the case of the GES nuts, GAN has improved that too. Now it's easier to open the GES nut box. The purple nut is the least tight at 1.8N, followed by the blue nut at 2.1N, then followed by the green nut at 2.5N, and the last and the tightest of them all, the yellow nut at 3.4N. And if I tell all of this to you in simple words, the tighter the nut, the more tight and stable the cube feels. Now on the corner cutting. The cube cuts really well, and GAN cubes have been known for their corner cutting for many years, and this cube is no exception. But at $57 or Rs 4,000 at thecubicle.us for the cube with the IPG V5, and at $62 or Rs 4,335 for the cube with the numerical IPG core, is the cube worth it?
Is this worth it?
Well, of course, it is what you expect from a $62 cube, and also the first cube to achieve a lot of things. But I would like to quote the legendary MKBHD, as he says, good phones are getting cheap and cheap phones are getting good.
I used to say it often, good phones are getting cheap and cheap phones are getting good.
In the same way, I would say that the same applies to cubes in 2018. Good cubes are getting cheap and cheap cubes are getting good. So there are a lot of lower priced options which perform really good, but if you truly want the best GAN cube and the overall best cube of 2018 according to me and a lot of other cubers, then go for this cube. Hope you enjoyed watching the video and got the information you wanted. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.